What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your man Solar Moray. We finna get into some deep topics right now. We about to talk about some shit right now. Like this is about to be like some real wake up conversation right now. And it's funny because I just woke up late. Yeah, I know I woke up late. I be up late doing shit. But this right here, bro, like I'm just gonna say things that kind of need to be said, and I'm just gonna put it up here and just let it do what it do. These type of things people come to years later, months later, weeks later, days later. So I'm not really too focused on, you know, what the fuck people think. Like not at all. So let's get into it, bro.
Hey, yeah, yeah, sure.
But that's some fun with this one.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, hey. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of win. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of win. Get up and then I do it again. Woo. Yeah. Aye. Yeah. Like I was born to go get it. The victory is me living. Immortal, I know what I'm building. I walk equipped with a sword. I know that it's spirit that's shielding. We're mastering self, that's healing. It's me and God, Christ in the building. I'm speaking truth, fuck how they feel it. The curses I'm killing. I'm Yuji, I mastered the villain. Do magic, I move like magician. I'm bringing the heat to the tundra. And lightning strikes like lightning. Living life like rolling thunder. I'm the calm in the storm, I made it clear. Still watch them all blunder. Why they try to pull me under? They smile but wish me no better. I'ma get money forever. I have whatever in any weather. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of win. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of win. Get up and then I do it again. Yeah. I'm talking blue cheese, that Gouda, that feta. I get paid in pounds, the bigger the better. Keep that stick like a wizard, it could get cold like a blizzard. I crack the code, that's a dead drop. I'm vibing so high, like a dreadlock. Spark they third eye, make their head pop. I be with a mess, no inbox. Killing them, I need some teardrops. I leveled up, they getting held back. All my dogs in heaven. Still pull up in the Hellcat. I'm like a phoenix to relapse. I stay improving, they seen that. I got holy drip, I bleed crack. Can't package me, no screenshot. Hella simple, cause I seen a lot. Feel like Kimbo, beating down the block. Feeling like Mike, I do more than ball. I'm the king, not the bitch, really done it all. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of win. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of win. Get up and then I do it again. Yeah.
Yeah. That John go crazy. I like that one. That one's fun. We gonna have to clean that up and put that out for sure. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again.
Hey,
Hey, that John go.
yeah.
This junk go. I ain't gonna lie. This junk go.
Yeah. Ay, ay. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then I do it again. Woo. Yeah. Aye. 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 Yeah. Like I was born to go get it. The victory is me living. Immortal, I know what I'm building. I walk equipped with a.
So look. So look. Right. I love that song, man. I made that song just on a vibe. I made that song about a year ago, right before I got locked up in the feds. So let's get straight to it, y'all. Let's get straight to it. I was thinking about even making a new song on stream just because I want you guys to see how I think. I want you guys to see that, you know, in this world of rehearsals, in this world where everybody's faking the funk for views, for money, for attention, there is people out there like myself who are sitting on the truth, who know the truth, who see things for what they are. I woke up today and I was like, bruh, could this stuff be any more obvious? Could these things be any more clear? What's up, G? I see you in the building. What's good? Could it be any more obvious? Could it be any more clear? I'm not worried about being liked. Like, hold on. I'm not worried about being liked. I'm not worried about winning in that sense. I seen a video, bruh talking about, you know, I don't want to be right. I want to win. But their concept of winning was making that song by Rihanna, Pull It Up. Pull it up, pull it up. Watch it all fall out. Pull it up, pull it up. That's how we ball out. $1,000 bills. You know, I get it. Talking about drinking in the club. You guys think that I can't make music about doing drugs? Y'all think I can't make music about going to sleep, shooting and killing each other? You think I can't make music about sipping lean? You think I can't make music about destroying the mentality of women and doing my brother wrong? You guys think I can't do that? Of course I could do that. That's not winning to me. You said you wanted to win, bro. No. What you said was you ready to sell out for a check. This is the reality. And I'm gonna get straight to it so y'all could just make your judgments now. Y'all can run away from the truth now. Y'all can run and hide and tuck your tails from what this world actually is, from what this life is actually about. Okay? What's actually happening right now? Let's start with a little context. The social media is new. Media at the level that it's moving is new. Okay? Your parents, what's good with you, bro? Your parents couldn't have taught you credit and how the system works because they're finding out how it works the same time we are. Your parents couldn't have taught you about the roots of religion because they didn't understand it. And they were in a time to where not only was it taken from them, not only was news and media lying to them and propagating all kind of different things that they forced onto and programmed you with while they was doing their best. Give your parents some forgiveness. I'm not saying it's okay what happened. I'm not saying being programmed to be a drone was okay. You guys know where school comes from? Let me show you where school comes from. Because the reality is, y'all slaves. And it's not even like y'all slaves. I'm not saying it like that, like y'all slaves. You're not slaves. You're royalty. You are divine souls. Like you are God's children. Okay, not even God, because God is Gadriel. You are children of the Most High. Period. I come from a walk of life where I know these things. And I had people in my life that would take advantage of people who were young and who knew that there was more. Yeah, so if you want to, you can just scroll back to the beginning of this live and see how I'm starting this if you want. And then you can just follow me and you'll see. I'm going to answer your question. What inspired you to come back online? The fact that I woke up today knowing what I know and seeing how it's becoming clearer and clearer and clearer and more evident. And actually, what I've been talking about for years is starting to become popular. I come from a walk where people would take this knowledge, take information, and use it to control other people. You see, power, the reality of power is that it's a responsibility. Okay, when you have power, when you have knowledge, which knowledge is power, some people will use that to take advantage of others. Some people will use that and don't want anything for others, but want to empower others because of the world that it's going to build and going to create. What it's going to do to enlighten and empower the people around us. Like Flute, you one person in here, I see you in here. I watch people take advantage of you all the time. You are an artist. You are a striving young black male who is out here every day hustling. I see you, bro. We all see you. But there's certain people who see you and take advantage of you and want to harness your energy for their benefit, acting like they're benefiting you whole time, not really doing nothing for you. I see it. Twitch, YouTube, social medias, they're doing the same thing. You see, we have never seen social media at the degree that we're seeing it today. We've never seen it. We're the guinea pigs. Have you not realized that? Did you not know that the internet was designed to share information, research, and science from all over the world instantaneously? That's what it was designed for. It wasn't designed for doing what people are doing, distracting each other for views and for money. You think I can get online and sit here knowing what I know, entertaining TikTok dancing and doing stuff like that to entertain you? I don't care to entertain you. You know why? Because if you are online looking for entertainment, there's plenty of that. That's not my niche. My niche is not brain rot. You can go watch Kai Cenat. You can go watch I Show Speed. You can go watch DDG if you want brain rot entertainment. Okay? If you want to just waste away the hours of your life, of your time. Hours that you will never get back. While they're distracting you from the fact that they're programming your children, they're feeding you poison, and they're stealing all of your life force through work because you think you need to survive. Well, what else am I supposed to do, Solar? Well, Courtney, what am I supposed to do? I gotta go to work. I gotta feed my children. I gotta do this. There's other ways to thrive. You don't have to work for a system to thrive. The reason why people do this, the reason why people slave away for Instagram, slave away for TikTok, slave away for Twitch, the reason why people do this is to get a little bit of a check, is to get a little bit of attention so that they can sell products and sell items. Who is getting online to empower the people? Who is getting online to give knowledge and information to the people to empower the community because they genuinely care about the minds of the generations, because they genuinely want you to have your time back. I'm not saying this to beat you down. I'm saying this because I want you to have your time back, your life back. I'm working with people who feel like they need to go and make money so that they can go and create art. There's other ways. You can use the Most High. You can use the truth. You can live in the truth. Did you know that all of them hours you're spending at work, you could be using spending on yourself? You can be investing in yourself. Yeah, yeah. Take that risk. Take that risk to meditate. Take that risk to get rid of the parasites. Let me teach y'all a very simple lesson to show you how you're being ruled and governed. I'm gonna teach y'all something very simple. I'm gonna show y'all something right now. I'm gonna show y'all something very simple on how you being ruled and don't even know how you being ruled. You think you in control of you. You think you thinking for yourself. You think you think you doing what you want to do. You thinking you're choosing to go to work. You think you're choosing survival mode. You're not. You're not. Not only were you programmed, not only did MK Ultra actually exist and it's still running, but let me teach you something. In the beginning, when you were born, okay? When you were born, when you were conceived, when you was a zygote and you was developing from a single cell, your mom's egg and your dad's sperm, when you were boom, explosion of melanin. When that happened, the first thing that was formed was your membrane, your skin. Melanin. This was the first thing that was formed, was your membrane, your skin, your nervous system, all right? This created your heart. Your heart, your first brain is your skin, number 1. Number 2, your heart was the first area that contained neurons. Neurons, a type of cell that processes electrical information, electrical impulses. We can go into that later, all right? But I want to make a point real quick. Your heart has neurons. You ever listen to Follow Your Heart? Or He Got a Pure Heart? Or It's a Golden Heart? That's the intention behind everything else that's being done, right? The heart has neurons. The heart knows right from wrong. The heart can process information. All right? The heart generates a biofield, which is your real life, your actual life force. Your heart went on to create 2 other areas that contain neurons: your stomach and your brain. Your stomach and your brain are the result of your heart. These are the 3 areas, the 3 internal organs that you have neurons. That means you think with your stomach. That means you think with your gut feeling. That's real. You think with your brain. You process information with your brain. Your brain isn't the seat of the soul. Your brain processes information. When you're programmed and when you were born and you were recording everything in your life, you are learning how to get along with the world that you're in. And when you receive electrical impulses through your skin and it goes into your nervous system, you go ahead and cycle those impulses that you naturally picked up from your biofield, from your heart. You cycle those thoughts, you cycle those impulses, those electrical signals through your programming, and you filter those things through your programming. So when you're saying you're doing what you're wanting to do and you haven't deciphered your programming yet from who you actually are and how you would actually interpret information for what it actually is versus how you were trained to see things, can you begin to say you're thinking for yourself? But bigger than that, let me show you something. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you these teas. I'm going to show you these herbs. You see what this says? This says viral vanish. You see what this says? This says blood purify, okay? But I got the kicker. Here's a real kicker right here. This is what y'all really need to understand. This is where y'all think that you guys are thinking for yourself. You think that you want to go to work. You think that you're teaching your kids the right thing. You think that you're doing your best. You think that you eating right. No, brother. The reason why you're surviving is because parasites, 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 parasites in your stomach. When you get up and you go to the fridge, when you hungry, when you're not really hungry, when you crave bullshit, that's not your body saying we need that. Those are parasites hijacking the neurons in your stomach saying, feed me. And you start doing things to feed the parasites, these foreign entities that are inside of you. I watched my exes being with me, being alkaline, being vegan, being healthy. I watched them get out of the relationship, abandon all knowledge, and start eating bullshit. Not all of them, but I've seen it time after time. And I watched them sit there and try to excuse it to the masses. Like, but you know better. But I started to realize, hold on. Number one, there's programming and traumas that they're filtering life through to where they think they're victims. When they know they got a crown, they know they power. They know they're not a victim no more. You know too much to be a victim. You acting dumb. Like, that's why I titled this, are you tired of sleeping? Wake up. It's not you. You not doing these things. Black queens chasing robot kings. And black kings chasing robot things. It's not you. The real you doesn't want that. Your soul doesn't want that. Parasites do. Parasites want you eating GMO. Parasites got you thinking it's okay. You pass this on to your kids. You act like it's cool online and you validate it for other people to think that it's okay. Now realizing you a leader. But you aren't even leading yourself no more because you're not tapped into source no more. You're hijacked by parasites. And this is just in the stomach. This is just in the stomach. There are parasites that live in the heart. There are parasites that live in the brain. And this is just in a physical sense. The craving of sugar and salt. Every time the cravings get worse, it's candida. There's a number of things. I don't know what kind of parasites you have, but you have them. Pretty much everybody does. So when you go out in the world and you see these buildings that are squares, humans didn't make that. God's children isn't doing that. We don't make that. Parasites do. When you see those billboards advertising things, this is a combination of herbs. I can connect you with my baby mother, Janae. She creates these herb blends. But that leads me to my next level. That leads me to the next level of parasites. You see, because not only do parasites exist in the body through viruses in the microcosmic level, there's 3 levels to this shit that y'all need to understand right now. Let me show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. I'm going to give y'all a little sneak peek into something that I've been working on. I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek into something I've been working on real quick. Let's see. I want to show y'all something. Where'd I put it? I might just have to open it like this. I'm going to show y'all something fucking nuts. I'm going to show y'all something crazy that you may not know about. All right? So check this out. So I'm working on this, right? for my school. This is some extra stuff I want people to be able to download and hold on to. So I'm building this, right? Check this out. So I want you guys to understand something first of all. You have three bodies, okay? You have three bodies. Let me find one I like. Let me find a good one I like. Okay, let's go here. I like this one. States of existence. All right, I want y'all to pay attention to this right here. These are the higher octaves. I'm gonna teach y'all this in my school. I go about this in school. We're not gonna talk about that right now. I'm gonna tell you something else right now. Your cells. Let me show you something else. Let me give y'all something else real quick. Teach this to your kids. Teach this to your mom. Teach this to your dad. Teach this to anybody you could teach this to. Share this fucking information, yo. You have the macrocosm, the whole of a complex structure, especially the world or the universe, contrasted with a small or representative part of it, okay? So that's the whole thing, the big picture, all of it, and how it relates to the small of it. And then you have the microcosm, a community, place, or situation regarded as encapsulating a miniature, the characteristic qualities and features of something much larger. Humankind regarded as the epitome of the universe. Interesting. So you have the macrocosm and a microcosm. All right, have you ever heard of this? Y'all ever heard of this? I'm about to liberate your minds real quick. I'm about to liberate your minds. See, they got a movie over here. I'm not trying to get to a movie. The principle of correspondence, as above, so below. This embodies the truth that there is always correspondence between the laws of phenomena of various planes of being and life. Okay? As above, so below. Is this picture. I like this picture right here. I love this picture right here. The second of the seven universal laws tells us as above, so below. So above, so below. Okay, what does it say? As above, so below. As below, so above. This means that there is harmony, agreement, and correspondence between between the physical, mental, and spiritual realms. Physical, mental, and spiritual realms. You know what the physical, mental, and spiritual realms are, guys? Let me tell you. Let me tell you what the physical, mental, and spiritual realms are. Okay? The stomach represents the physical. The whole body is the physical. But the stomach, your lower nature, where matter is, where things go down, the density of it. Those are your cells. We're talking about your cells. All right, we're talking about you are made of 50 trillion cells. Y'all don't got to believe me. So 37.2, we hear generally 50 trillion. So there you go. Let me ask this other question. A cell is the smallest unit that is typically considered alive and is the fundamental unit of life. So that means you thinking you're one person, you're actually made of trillions of cells. And each cell is the smallest unit considered to be alive and is a fundamental unit of life. All living organisms are composed of cells, from just one unicellular to many trillions multicellular. Cell biology is the study of cells, their physiology, structure, and life cycle. So your cells have their own life cycle. When you zoom into you, the 3D you, right? Let's do some real live edits. Let's do some real life information. This is the 3D you. That is the third dimensional you. All right? Y'all ever heard of 3, 6, 9, and 12? We'll go into that in a minute. Let's go to the next level. The heart. Another location of the parasites. The heart. Something in between physical and spiritual. Your ego, your identity, who you think you are. I'm made of 50 trillion cells, but I don't have 50 trillion names. I have one name. My name is Solar. My name is Courtney. This is the sixth dimension. In the sixth dimension of you, the earth plane, how you perceive, you don't see things how your cells see things. Okay? Your cells live in the third dimension. Your cells are living in a third dimension. All right? You don't see things how they see things. They're alive. You're made of trillions of these, but you don't see things how they see things. You see, there is a sixth dimensional being looking at a third dimensional being, and you are made of trillions of these, but they're still you. They're still you. So, in your lowest level of understanding who you are made of trillions of cells. You started off as one cell. At the earliest stage of our life cycle, we are a single cell organism. So you started off as one cell. You came in through a third dimension. Then the cell divided into two. Two. It divided. Two. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. The second level, 2. 2. 5. 8. The infinity sign, 8. And 11. 11. 2. Roman numeral 5. 8. 8. Infinite 8. This is the split. This is positive and negative. This is physical and non-physical. This is metaphysical. This is you. This is your identity and your ego. Did you know that people can be parasites? Especially the ones who are operating from parasites. Parasites depend on host animals to survive. So, if you're the host, then you're not the one meant to be in survival mode. Parasites depend on a host to survive. Their cells, unlike bacteria, prokaryotes, have complex architecture and organizations of genetic material similar to that of our own cells. So they literally can hijack and hide inside of you, and you think that it's you when it's not. It's a whole nother organism that is dependent on you to survive. So what does that mean? If it's dependent on you to survive, intestinal worms and parasites, they survive by living in or on another living thing and getting their food from it. So, when you have parasites, they survive off of getting food from you. So you're asking me, what was your question? How can I get rid of the cravings of sugar and salt? Every time I try to get rid of the cravings, it gets worse. Bro, you got to do a parasite cleanse. Most people are in survival mode and they don't correlate their mental being in survival mode to the parasites telling them what to do. They're controlling and manipulating the neurons. Three mind blowing examples of parasites that hijack their host brains and bodies.
Which of these entities has evolved the ability to manipulate an animal many times its size? The answer is all of them. These are all parasites, organisms that live on or inside another host organism, which they harm and sometimes even kill. Parasite survival depends on transmitting from one host to the next, sometimes through an intermediate species. Our parasites elegantly...
We're not arguing with people. We're arguing with parasites. And these people, their behaviors, you think these people are toxic and evil. It's not them. It's parasites.
Achieve this by manipulating their host's behavior, sometimes through direct brain hijacking. For example, this is the Gordian worm. One of its hosts, this cricket. The Gordian worm needs water to mate, but the cricket prefers dry land. So once it's big enough to reproduce...
Whoa. So let's just make this a human real quick. Humans can live a very healthy lifestyle. They can live a very peaceful lifestyle. But parasites live in a completely different way than humans live.
Worm. One of its hosts, this cricket. The Gordian worm needs water to mate, but the cricket prefers dry land.
So you trying to get rid of eating certain things, but you can't.
So once it's big enough to reproduce, the worm produces proteins that garble the cricket's navigational system. The confused cricket jumps around erratically, moves closer to water, and eventually leaps in.
So doing something that you would never do. You get hijacked into running up on your brother. The women, y'all get hijacked into being with all these different type of men because they can provide you with things that you think you need, but that's not you, baby. Those are parasites. So parasites got you chasing certain types of niggas to fulfill certain desires that aren't really yours. So you can do what? Reproduce parasites and parasitic behavior? It's not you, yo. That's not you.
Often drowning in the process. The worm then wriggles out to mate, and its eggs get eaten by little water insects that mature, colonize land, and are in turn eaten by new crickets. And thus the Gordian worm lives on. And here's the rabies virus, another mind-altering parasite. This virus infects mammals, often dogs, and travels up the animal's nerves to its brain.
Up the what?
Infects mammals, often dogs, and travels up the animal's nerves to its brain.
Up the nerves. I just told you. Your skin created your heart. Your heart interprets electrical signals. This is known as your nervous system. Your heart created your brain and your stomach, two places with neurons. So it travels up the nerves,
where it causes inflammation that eventually kills the host. But before it does, it often increases its host's aggressiveness and ramps up the production of rabies-transmitting saliva.
So when you see people wilding, crashing out, that's not human behavior. That's not human behavior. That's parasitical. And they're surviving. And parasites love to transfer their genetic material,
while making it hard to swallow,
especially before crashing out.
These factors make the host more likely to bite another animal and more likely to pass the virus on when it does. And now meet Ophiocordyceps.
So these people who are infected with these parasites and don't care to do nothing about it, not only do they not care about themselves, they don't care about you. But please separate the soul and separate the person from the parasite, because there's so many cases where the person wouldn't be doing any of these things, wouldn't be desiring to eat any of these things or do any of these things, but you have different levels. Okay, you have third dimensional parasites, you have sixth dimensional parasites, but you also have 9-dimensional parasites. So you got things feeding off your physical body. You got things feeding off of your actual vital life force. And you got things feeding off of your spirit. Religion. An ideology. A belief system. Outside of your organic connection to the Most High. You're already connected to the Most High. You're already capable of being the Christ. You already have access to nirvana. You already have access to the astral realm. Already. So when you having this dream and all these crazy things is happening in the dream, yes, they're all correlated, but those are astral parasites. So when you go to these religions and they are killing people over religion, only a person disconnected from the Most High can do that. When you're praying to this entity named God, Gadriel, known as Gadriel, the Wall of God, the Silent Sentinels, listed as one of the chief cadres of fallen angels, was originally the first angel to guard Eden from any unwelcoming guests. So Gadriel is the god of Eden. So when you're praying to God, you're not praying to the Most High. This goes deeper. Gadriel was mentioned as the third of 5 Satans who led other angels into copulating with humans. Astral parasite, leading to the creation of giant-like Nephilim. This is depicted in the second section of the book of Enoch. Is the book of Enoch in the Bible? Do people know about this? Ancient Jewish apocalyptic religious text ascribed by tradition to the patriarch Enoch, who's the father of Methuselah and the great grandfather of Noah. So Enoch is not considered, so they took the book of Enoch out of the Bible. But the book of Enoch was in the same book as the Bible itself. Y'all think this is a game, yo. $17.91. Don't play with me. 1791. The Holy Bible, containing the Old and New Testaments, with the Apocrypha. So these things were removed. Tobit. Many people never even heard of these things. Never even heard of them. But what's funny, so in the Garden of Eden, that's not the Most High, that's Gadriel. So where did this name come from? Wow, there's a lot of information on this stuff, guys. And whoa, what is this name? About the 13th century, the term Jehovah appeared when Christian scholars took the consonant of Yahweh and pronounced it with the vowels of Adonai. This resounded in the sound of Yahuwah, which has a Latinized spelling of Jehovah. So people are changing the name. So what I use and what I say is the Most High. This is what I say. I don't say God, because God and all these other names that people have given are all just edits and changes. So at least when I say the Most High, to me, it represents the one true, Most High entity, unmatched power, sovereignty, and holiness. Supreme power and authority. So if Gadriel is an angel, it doesn't have the supreme power. It's not complete sovereign. But the Most High, regardless of what you want to call it, is. So I just be careful with the terms that are used, because astral parasites exist. All right? If you are living by religion, it is conditioning your mind to literally process information in a certain way. If you have parasites in your body, they are literally conditioning you, your mind, to process information in a certain way. So who are you without the religion and without the parasites in the body? What would you really be doing? Who are you really? Have you ever lived a day of your life not being ran by parasites? If you look outside, look at these. Look at these buildings. Look at these designs. Look at these designs in these buildings. They don't hail in comparison one bit. And a lot of the buildings that do maintain these type of this type of art, look at this. Look at this. People don't even know how to make this stuff today. People don't even understand cymatics. People don't even know how to make this stuff today. These buildings are wonders and awe inspiring to us now. And then you get these. This is what cities look like now. There's New York. There's LA. Parasites built this to harvest energy. And what does that say? That's what? That's a what? That's a bank, right? Energy banking refers to a system where access electricity generated from renewable resources, energy resources injected into the grid. And the excess energy can be drawn back from the grid when needed. So you're literally being harvested. Literally. You could say that's a reach, but you know it's not. This is where you work. That is where you go to work. That is who pays you. I can turn this into a really deep lesson, but I'm just making a point about parasites today.
Also known as the zombie fungus. Its host of choice is tropical ants that normally live in treetops. After Ophiocordyceps spores pierce the ant's exoskeleton, they set off convulsions that make the ant fall from the tree. The fungus changes the ant's behavior, compelling it to wander mindlessly until it stumbles on
Wait, what is it? What does it do? What do parasites do?
changes the ant's behavior, compelling it to wander mindlessly
Changes
until it
behavior.
stumbles onto a plant leaf with the perfect fungal breeding condition.
To wander mindlessly. So what am I supposed to do? Christ consciousness. The center of Christ consciousness defines Christ consciousness as the highest state of intellectual development and emotional maturity. So how can you be in the highest state of intellectual development and emotional maturity and at the same time being driven and ran by parasites? So yeah, you have cells, you have a body, but until you get them into their most high state, are you mastered in that state of existence, that dimension of yourself? Yes, you have a mind. Yes, you can think, you can process information. But if you're processing information through a parasite's mind and genetics, it's not you. And if you are connecting to entities and spirits, and you are dreaming and you're astral traveling and you're having nightmares, it's not you. It's not you. It's parasites.
Conditions, which it latches onto. The ant then dies, and the fungus parasitizes its body to build a tall, thin stalk from its neck. Within several weeks, the stalk shoots off spores, which turn more ants into six-legged, leaf-seeking zombies. One of humanity's most deadly assailants is a behavior-altering parasite. Though if
A what altering parasite? A what?
humanity's most deadly assailant is a behavior-altering parasite. Though if it's any consolation, it's not our brains that are being hijacked. I'm talking about Plasmodium, which causes malaria. This parasite needs mosquitoes to shuttle it between hosts, so it makes them bite more frequently and for longer. There's also evidence that humans infected with malaria are more attractive to mosquitoes, which will bite them and transfer the parasite further. This multi-species system is so effective that there are hundreds of millions of malaria cases every year. And finally, there are cats. Don't worry, there probably aren't any cats living in your body and controlling your thoughts. I mean, probably. But there is a microorganism called toxoplasma that needs both cats and rodents to complete its life cycle. When a rat gets infected by eating cat feces, the parasite changes chemical levels in the rat's brain, making it less cautious around the hungry feline.
I want to see what comes up. So there's plenty of information to tell you how to get rid of this stuff. So it's not like the information isn't there. But, oh man, that is disgusting. You see how these things look? This is third dimensional. You getting the picture? You getting the picture yet? No pun intended. Do you get it? Are you seeing it yet? You have the ninth dimensional parasite. You have a third dimensional parasite. Well, what does a sixth dimensional parasite look like? Hmm. Ticks are small parasites. They may look like insects, but they have 8 legs and are related to spiders. Ticks feed on the blood of people and warm blooded animals. There are many types of ticks in the United States. Many types of ticks in the United States. So, what is many types of something? Many. Many. Poly means many. Ticks are small parasites. And there are many types of ticks in the United States. So, what do you get when you have poly ticks? Are these 6 dimensional parasites? Are these mind and behavior altering parasites? Would you have thought like this if it wasn't for them telling you to think certain things? I just want to see something real quick. I just want to see something real quick. I just want to see something real quick. Hmm. Affairs of the cities. Several institutional and structural features of American electoral system contribute to elite-driven polarization by selecting more ideologically extreme candidates and rewarding anti-ghostic legislative behaviors over compromise. So we're not looking for peace here. We're dividing and conquer. We're looking for power. So literally, to polarize something is to restrict it, to restrict the vibrations, to limit you, to be limited. So we have politics, poly, ticks, many types of ticks in the United States. Just put it in order. Let's put it in order. I don't see no black people. I don't see no black. Oh, there they are. Looking like they doing something they shouldn't be doing. Actually trying to make a change though. Look like they're trying to actually make a change, but man. So this is American politics. All right. Y'all seen the picture yet? And we're talking about Americans. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I still don't see no black people. I still don't see no black people. I still don't see no black people. There's one. Let me try something else. Let's try something else. There they are. There they are. There they are. Found them. I found them. What happened to the true Americans? Where they at? Hold on. If this is that land, who the fuck are these people? Who the fuck are these people? Oh, this is who you work for. This is what's controlling your body. This is what's controlling people, identity, identity, the sixth dimension, the split. And this is the spirit that parasites contain. Be careful who you pray to. Be careful what names you say. Be careful what religions you subscribe to. Because these things suck your blood. The stomach has all the blood, is here. These things divide your heart. They drain your life force energy, your biofield, going to work, money, banks. These things drain your spirit. And you pray into things and you're using things and you don't know what you're doing because it's not you. This is who you are. This is who we are. This is America. I found the black people. Found them. I found the black people. So when I look for the black people, this is what I get. I don't mean to be rude, but who the fuck are they? Oh. Oh. So I'm not being rude. I'm not being mean. They are not from here. But this is who they tell you are the indigenous. No. When I type in indigenous, I'm being given native. Native Americans. If you were born in America, you're a Native American. But an indigenous, these are indigenous. They don't even, it's not even close. It's not even close. So if I type in, hold on, I can't spell. I can't spell, hold on. This is what I get. But this isn't true. This is true. So the problem here isn't that you're going to work. The problem here is that you're in survival mode. You're in survival mode because parasites are organisms that live on or in a host and survives off of it. Come on now. Come on. Oh shit, I'm not even showing the screen. All right, so I'm gonna have to show you all this shit. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go back and edit all that. I'm gonna have to show you all this. So let's go. Let's do it again. So check this out. I got it all for you. I wish my chat didn't tell me nothing. It's okay. We're gonna do it again. I'll edit that out. We be alright.
You don't have, but what you gotta think about is when you don't have resources, you in survival mode. You know, so being in survival mode automatically rules out a lot of things because you don't care about morality because you don't experience morality. You experience, you know, the need to survive. You don't experience, you know, fairness. You don't
All right,
experience
we good now.
planning for the future. You just experience my ribs touching. You know what I mean? And it's better me than you. And, you know, it's a survival instinct that kick in. So I think once you get out of the survival mode, your morals come back closer to your daily decision making. You start thinking about what's right and what do I believe in. But until you get out of survival mode, you ain't got time to be worrying about right and wrong. You worrying about bottom line.
So unfortunately, y'all, I didn't know that um my camera was set to this. I didn't know I was set to this. So I'm gonna have to run it back. All right, I'm gonna have to run it all back. So I'm gonna have to clip this. I'm gonna have to clip this. I'm gonna have to edit this and put this up again. I apologize. All right, I have it all here. I'm gonna actually take that audio and use that audio still. But check this out. We went through the microcosm, the macrocosm, 37 trillion cells. We're made out of 37 trillion cells. Here is a PowerPoint that I created where I speak on the body is your cells as a 3D version of you. Your identity, your ego is the six-dimensional version of you, who you think you are. So me as 37, 50 trillion cells, these are all living organisms that create me, even though I started as a single cell organism. I split and I became multiple things. And those multiple things identify as one thing, which is our six-dimensional self, our ego, our identities. Okay? And then we have our ninth dimensional self, which is our spiritual self. So let me go back. Let me show you guys this again. Parasites. Parasites. That sucks that we have to do this again. All right, so we're just going to do it like this. So I want you guys to see parasites and what they do and how they work. They're organisms that live on or in a host, and they get their food from its host. So they survive off of the host. Damn, I wonder how much of that was not on here. It's all right. So this is what parasites look like on a cellular form. Okay, these are blood cells. These are cells. You don't see life like how cells see life. All right, this is a third dimensional you. You experience what your cells are doing. So you experience them. But these are what parasites look like, y'all. This is what parasites look like. All right? This is what parasites look like in the astral realm. Are you seeing the connection? These are parasites in the third dimension, in cells. The behavior is the same as these. The behavior is the same. But they feed off of your astral body. These feed off of your physical body. So what's feeding off your mental body? What's feeding off your emotional body? What's feeding off of your identity? These guys. Let me show you something. Ticks. Ticks are small parasites. They may look like insects, but they have 8 legs and are related to spiders. Ticks feed on the blood of people and warm-blooded animals. There are many types of ticks in the United States, and they live in different parts of the country. What does poly mean? Many, much. There are many types of ticks. What are ticks? Ticks are small parasites. So there are many types of small parasites that live in the United States. So that's polyticks. I'm not reaching here. So what is this? These are the ticks of the United States. I want you to look at the people. I really want you to look at the people right now. We are looking at America. Okay? If these are ticks, parasites, the many parasites in America, that means that these are not the hosts. I don't see no black people here. But this is America. So these are what parasites look like on a third dimension in the biology. This is what they look like in the ninth dimension, in the spirit. Okay? The cells and the spirit. So when you put the physical and the spiritual together, you get something metaphysical. You get a spiritual being in a biological body. Here are your polyticks. Here are your many, many, many ticks, small parasites. They're parasites, literally. So I asked myself, if these are the parasites, these are the polyticks of America, as it says there are many in the United States. My question is, who are the indigenous Americans? So when I type in indigenous Americans, this is what I get. But these aren't indigenous Americans. So why when I type in indigenous Americans, they give me Native Americans? Amaru Khan. I found the black people. These are still not black people. These are not Americans. They're Native Americans. Anyone born in America is a Native American. But I typed in indigenous Americans. So who are these people? They were just born here. I was born here. Shoot. A lot of these people were born here. They're Native Americans too. But what I know is that this land is Amaraka. These are the Amarukans. These are the indigenous. These are the indigenous. I found the black people. I found the black people. So who are these guys? They're Native Americans. Oh. Oh. They not from here. So this is where these people come from. But guess what? The people who are already here, this is what they look like. So I want to figure out if this is America, who the fuck are these people? What the fuck happened? You mean to tell me we went from this to this to this? A parasite is an organism that lives on or in a host organism and gets its food from or at the expense of its host. Who's the host of America? Who are they living off of? Who are they feeding off of? Who are they banking off of? Found them. The black people. I found the black people of America. Found them. There they are. Found them. They're not from here. They're not from here. But they run everything. Oh, because they're politics. Many small parasites. They might look like you, they might look like people, but they're not. And they feed on the blood of people and warm blooded animals. So if they're feed on warm blooded animals, interesting. 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 Cold blooded animals. Why is this even a thing? Why is this even a thing? Whether you believe this or not, why is this even a thing? Why is this even a thing? Why is this even a thing? Whether it's true or not, why is it even a thing? What does this look like to you? Maybe it's symbolic. Maybe it's not direct. Maybe they're not actually that. And look at, maybe it's actually this. Just maybe. Just maybe. Where's that one picture I just saw? That picture was cool. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. What does that look like? Look at that. Use your own freaking discernment. These are three-dimensional parasites. These are operating on a cellular level. This is ninth dimensional parasites. They operate at an astral level. And they do the same thing. They do the same thing. They're doing the same thing. What are they doing? That's what they're doing. What do you think these things are doing? They're sucking blood. What are these things doing? You're spiritual and careful who you pray to. Look at this. And then here's your bridge. Here's your bridge. Boom. 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 Are you not seeing it? Can you not see it? Is it not visible to you? Can you not see it? You don't see it? Who are those people? Wow. So when we're talking about sovereignty in all dimensions, we're talking about removing parasites from the body on a third dimensional self in our physical body. We're talking about removing parasites, politics from the mind that are distracting you and making you behave in ways in which you would never behave. And we're talking about astral parasites, things that look like something that they're not, religions, belief systems. When you already have a connection to the Most High, you always had it. You always will have it. You always have a connection and an opportunity to the Christ. You always have connection to nirvana. You always have connection to enlightenment. You always have connection to it at all times. Always. The highest state of intellectual development and emotional maturity. How can you be at the highest state of intellectual development and emotional maturity when you're not even you? When you're not even doing what you want to do because your behaviors are hijacked by these guys. By these guys. How are you in the highest state of intellectual and emotional maturity when you're worshiping and you're praying to these guys? These things take on bodies. These are astral energies. Astral energies. Concepts, belief systems. When you worship certain things and you forgot that you have the connection to the Most High yourself at all times. And you don't need to connect to any outside entity with any name. There is no name for the Most High. None of the names work. There is no name for all things. So I say the Most High. The Most High. All things. Ultimate authority. Supreme power and authority. There is no name for what you are always connected to. But if I give you some names, this is what you can do. This is what you can do. Actually, I don't even need to type it in. It's right here. I just seen it. I just saw it. Ah. I was going to type in politics and religion. 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 I don't think y'all hearing me. For we are many. What's another word for many, y'all? Poly. Many. Many. There are many types of ticks. Ticks are small parasites. Literally says in the United States. All I gotta do is type in the word. Poly ticks. I found them. I found with these guys, the many, I found them in a three-dimensional form, in a cellular form. I found them in a cellular form, your physical body. I found them in the astral form. Okay, careful what you pray to. Found them here too. The astral realm. But what about the sixth dimension? Okay, I made it 50 trillion cells. Okay, there's infinite spirits. There's many. but I also found him walking amongst us. If this is America, and these are the ticks in America, these are the poly ticks in America, and parasites, organisms that live on or in a host. Who are they living on? Who are they living in? Amarukans. Amaru. Let's do another one. Bet y'all never even heard of this. Bet y'all never even heard of this. I found the black people. So if this is the host, who the fuck are they? You don't have to look at them like this. They don't have to actually be that. If that's the case, then goddamn, the truth is stranger than fiction for real. But parasites, parasites feed off of cold-blooded. Parasites feed off of warm-blooded creatures. Okay. What does that word say? Celestial? What does that even mean? Relating to the sky or outer space, belonging or relating to heaven. Of connection or connected with resembling the stars. Relating to a supposed non-physical realm of existence to which various psychic and paranormal phenomenon are ascribed, and in which the physical human body is said to have a counterpart. So the counterpart of this charge of the physical body would be this body, a non-physical body. So when you get that non-physical entity into a physical entity, what does that look like? Oh, many ticks, poly ticks, small parasites. What are parasites? Those are parasites. These are parasites. These drain your blood. These drain your pockets. These drain your energy. These drain your heart. These drain your mind. These drain your soul. These drain your spirit. And what runs the world, y'all? Y'all know what runs the world? I'll tell you. I'll tell you what runs the world. This is what runs the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Those who say religion has nothing to do with politics do not know what religion is. I know what religion. Great in number. Poly. Legion. Poly. Legion. Poly. Legion. Poly. Legion. Are y'all getting the picture? I'm literally using pictures. What is that? Look at that. Those are parasites. This is a human. This is a human. This is a human. These are human cells. Okay, I think I've made my point. Oh, we coming back to this. We're doing this again. What are you talking about? We are doing this again. Are you kidding me? Yeah, in the beginning, I accidentally had my camera stuck on this. I had the camera stuck on this when I was trying to show y'all these slides the first time, you know. And I don't be planning these things. I didn't plan this, y'all. I didn't plan this. This is just happening. Y'all are being slaved, siphoned, energy stored in the bank, religion, stealing your connection to the Most High. Parasites. You need to do a parasite cleanse. Hit me up. Parasites. Harvesting. They're eating off of your feeding off of your physical body. Parasites are feeding off of your physical body, and they got you going back for more to destroy yourself with and to kill yourself with. I don't know if y'all got to see this video I was showing you before, but that's what parasites on this level do. Parasites on the third dimension feed off of you, feed off of your blood. Ticks specifically feed off of your blood. Many ticks is polyticks. They feed off of parasites. Ticks feed off of warm blooded beings. These are cold blooded beings. This is what they look like in the third dimension. This is what they look like in the sixth dimension. Who the fuck are these people? If this is America and this is what's running America, who the fuck are these people? Because this is not America. These are Americans. Where are they at? Why don't we know about this? Why don't we know about these people? Who are these people? Why is there no information on these people? The rest of the results might not be what you're looking for, see anyway. I might not be looking for this. It's exactly what the fuck I'm looking for. It's exactly what the fuck I'm looking for. What are you talking about? I might not be looking for this. What? Who are these people, bro? If this is America, who are these people? Oh, I know. I know who they are. They're these things and these things in a physical body. And this is how they behave. And they've spread into everyone else. And you think that you're arguing or you're convincing these people to do something when you're trying to convince this entity. You're trying to tell this thing to do the right thing. Sometimes this is what they look like. An army. Wow. Wow. Legion. 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 We are many. Poly. Many. Legion. Many. Let me put it together for you real quick. One more time. Poly. Ticks. Ticks. Okay, poly ticks are these things. Parasites. Many ticks are parasites. Many parasites. Okay. Legion is poly. Legion are these guys. Okay? So you have poly ticks. Many ticks, many parasites. Many ticks, many parasites, okay? Poly ticks, small parasites. Politics. Legion. Legion. Many. Poly, many. Physical. Ticks, parasites, physical. In your actual body. Legion. That's politics. That's politics. That's who these guys are. These guys took out these guys. These are Americans. These are the Americans. These are the hosts. These are the hosts. All right, there's the host. That's the host right there. These are the hosts. This is how we would act. We would never, never act like this. The fuck is that? These are not humans. These are not humans. This is politics. This is physical. Let's go to spiritual, astral. Legion. Astral. The non-physical. Demons. They do the same thing. They do the same thing that ticks do. Ticks suck your blood. They suck the blood from warm-blooded beings, warm-blooded organisms. This is what demons do. And that is what? Legion. Legion. Religion. Those who say religion, legion, has nothing to do with politics, ticks, parasites, do not know what legion is. Well, I know what legion is. Many types of parasites. That's what they look like in your body. That's what they look like on your land. And that's what they look like into the spirit. And y'all don't see nothing crazy and wrong with this. Y'all don't see nothing weird walking down the street, seeing this. This is cool to y'all. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? This is cool to you. This is fun. The kids, the kids. This is fun to y'all. This is cool. Y'all fucking lost. Y'all need to get rid of them parasites. This is what you are. That is what's running you. It's not who you really are. That's not who you really are. That's who you really are. This is who you really are. This is who we really are. This is why we can't have no goddamn relationships. Because we don't know who we are. We don't know who we are. This is why relationships are failing. People are so distracted. Y'all, it's time to wake up, man. It's time to wake up. I'm not worried about chasing these women no more, or chasing certain women, because what they fucking after, they don't know what they after. They don't know what they want. And I don't blame them because they got this going on. And if they don't got this going on, they got this going on. And if they don't got that going on, they got this going on. And this is what they listen to. This is who's telling them what to do. Media. Y'all know who runs media? Let me show you who runs media. They're not going to make this easy for me to find.
You dream about moments like this. My goodness. The fastest female.
This is why I can't have a relationship. This is why most men can't have a relationship. This is why most women
I
can't
ordered
find
200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room
their man.
and built a Wix website to sell them.
Because their man is programmed to politics and religion, legion, ticks. They all ran by parasites. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. And until you liberate yourself from parasites physically, until you liberate yourself from parasites mentally and emotionally, until you liberate yourself from parasites spiritually, can you even have yourself, yet alone a divine union?
DreamWorks Animation. Now, the thing is, I skipped over maybe about 5 of them because it was just unclear on this list. The red are the executives that are Jewish at these companies.
So it's one group of people that run all of media. Who are those people? Found them. Found them. I found them. This is who runs everything.
Do you think they stuck together when they heard what you said? Was that the?
That is what you call, that's religion. So Jewish is religion, and they run what? Politics. And not only do they run politics, they run media. Legion, many. Can I save all of these, bro? Can I save like everything on this whole thing? Is there a way to do that? Yeah, a new tab group. We're gonna put everything in this tab when I'm done.
What happened?
Well, what I said is, hey, I've had experiences where it felt like I was being teamed up on, and I didn't realize that that term would be considered to be anti-Semitic. So I had a mediation with Adidas today, and I think Adidas felt like because everyone else was ganging up on me that they had the right to just take my designs. Yeah, but the myth about a world Jewish conspiracy or of Jews controlling the media, economy, government, or other societal institutions.
But isn't that what you said? That Jews run everything?
Yeah, but that actually is considered to be anti-Semitic.
Right.
So I didn't realize that it was anti-Semitic to say, hey, I have a Jewish attorney, I have a Jewish record label, I have a Jewish contractor, I have a
Do you regret your statements?
Or the statements you think you should be walking back? I mean, considering...
What do you mean walking back?
Well, backing up off of them. I mean, the thing is, you've lost a lot of endorsements. People are dropping you. You're getting, vilified. I mean, what you said.
Okay, so this right here is a chart of Universal Studios, 20th Century Fox, ABC News, CBS News, Columbia Pictures, Warner Brothers, ESPN Sports, Fox News, Washington Post, Metro Goldwyn Mayer, MTV Music Television, Nickelodeon, USA Today, Wall Street Journal, Comedy Central, NBC Entertainment.
Bro, I'll keep clicking on this main screen and it keeps going back to this. I'm not doing that. I'm leaving it on this. I'm gonna have to watch this back, y'all. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to run this back and see what's going on. And I'm gonna do this video over and over and over again if I have to.
Google, what else do we have? Disney, ABC Kids and Family, YouTube, Los Angeles Times, Discovery Network, Paramount Pictures, Facebook, Huffington Post, Yahoo, Marvel, Hulu, Cosmopolitan, Time, Touchstone, Associated Press, Pixar, Miramax, HBO, New York Post, LucasArts, MSNBC, DreamWorks Animation. Now, the thing is, I skipped over maybe about 5 of them because it was just unclear on this list. The red are the executives that are Jewish at these companies.
Are you kidding me? Saving all of this. What are you talking about? We're doing this over and over again as much as we need to do this. Are you kidding me? I literally showed my screen multiple times and it would just go back. That is crazy that it did that. That is literally crazy. Maybe it was my fault. Maybe it was my fault. But we're finna do this video over and over again. As many times we need to do this one. Because this is the root. This is the root of it all. This is the root of it all. This is what healing is all about. Getting rid of the parasites. Understanding the parasites. Removing the parasites from your mental. Removing the parasites from your emotional, ego identity, body. And removing the parasites from your spiritual body, your spiritual self. I will literally do this video over and over and over again. We will go in detail into the physical parasites. We'll go in detail into the mental, emotional parasites. We'll go into detail into the astral parasites if we have to. Over and over again. There's so much more I want to talk about. But if you don't understand this right here, if you don't understand the parasites, how could you move forward? You can't. Christ consciousness is the highest state of intellectual development and emotional maturity. You can't reach the highest state of intellectual development and emotional maturity if you are being ran emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually by a whole nother being. Period, bruh. Simple. So maybe it was my fault. Maybe it was my fault of me not switching the camera back. But I'm gonna have to clip some of this, bro. If not, I'm just gonna do it over and over again. At any rate, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Whoa. Yeah. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of win. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of win. Get up and then do it again. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Like I was born to go get it. The victory is me living. Immortal, I know what I'm building. I walk equipped with a sword. I know that it's spirit that's shielding. We're mastering self, that's healing. It's me and God, Christ in the building. I'm speaking truth. Fuck how they feel it. The curses I'm killing. I'm Yuji. I master the villain. Do magic. I move like magician. I'm bringing the heat to the tundra. And lightning strikes like lightning. Living life like rolling thunder. I'm the calm in the storm. I made it clear. Still watch them all blunder. Why they try to pull me under? They smile but wish me no better. I'ma get money forever. I have whatever in any weather. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of win. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of win. Get up and then do it again. Yeah. I'm talking blue cheese, that Gouda, that feta. I get paid in pounds, the bigger the better. Keep that stick like a wizard, it could get cold like a blizzard. I crack the code, that's a dead drop. I'm vibing so hot, like a dreadlock. Spark they third eye, make their head pop. I be with a mess, no inbox. Killing them, I need some teardrops. I leveled up, they getting held back. All my dogs in heaven. Still pull up in the Hellcat. I'm like a phoenix to relapse. I stay improving, they seen that. I got holy drip, I bleed crack. Can't package me, no screenshot. Hella simple, cause I seen a lot. Feel like Kimbo, beating down the block. Feeling like Mike, I do more than ball. I'm the king, not the bitch, really done it all. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Yeah. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Yeah. Yeah. Like I was born to go get it. The victory is me living. Immortal, I know what I'm building. I walk equipped with a sword. I know that it's spirit that's shielding. We're mastering self, that's healing. It's me and God, Christ in the building. I'm speaking truth. Fuck how they feeling. The curses I'm killing. I'm Yuji. I mastered the villain. Do magic. I move like magician. I'm bringing the heat to the tundra. And lightning strikes like lightning. Living life like rolling thunder. I'm the calm in the storm. I made it clear. Still watch them all blunder. Why they try to pull me under? They smile but wish me no better. I'ma get money forever. I have whatever in any weather. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Yeah. I'm talking blue cheese, that Gouda, that feta. I get paid in pounds, the bigger the better. Keep that stick like a wizard, it could get cold like a blizzard. I crack the code, that's a dead drop. I'm vibing so hot, like a dreadlock. Spark they third eye, make their head pop. I be with a mess, no inbox. Killing them, I need some teardrops. I leveled up, they getting held back. All my dogs in heaven. Still pull up in the Hellcat. I'm like a phoenix to relapse. I stay improving, they seen that. I got holy drip, I bleed crack. Can't package me, no screenshot. Hella simple, cause I seen a lot. Feel like Kimbo, beating down the block. Feeling like Mike, I do more than ball. I'm the king, not the bitch, really done it all. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Yeah. Sure. Whoa. Yeah. Ay. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Woo. Yeah. Aye. Yeah. Like I was born to go get it. The victory is me living. Immortal, I know what I'm building. I walk equipped with a sword. I know that it's spirit that's shielding. When mastering self, that's healing. It's me and God, Christ in the building. I'm speaking truth. Fuck how they feel it. The curses I'm killing. I'm Yuji. I mastered the villain. Do magic. I move like magician. I'm bringing the heat to the tundra. And lightning strikes like lightning. Living life like rolling thunder. I'm the calm in the storm. I made it clear. Still watch them all blunder. Why they try to pull me under? They smile but wish me no better. I'ma get money forever. I have whatever in any weather. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Yeah. I'm talking blue cheese, that Gouda, that feta.
I hope y'all like this
The bigger the better. Keep that stick like a wizard. It could get cold like a blizzard. I crack the code, that's a dead drop. I'm vibing so high, like a dreadlock. Spark they third eye, make their head pop. I be with a mess, no inbox. Killing them, I need some teardrops. I leveled up, they getting held back. All my dogs in heaven. Still pull up in the Hellcat. I'm like a phoenix to relapse. I stay improving, they seen that. I got holy drip, I bleed crack. Can't package me, no screenshot. Hella simple, cause I seen a lot. Feel like Kimbo, beating down the block. Feeling like Mike, I do more than ball. I'm the king, not the bitch, really done it all. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Yeah. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Like I was born to go get it. The victory is me living. Immortal, I know what I'm building. I walk equipped with a sword. I know that it's spirit that's shielding. We're mastering self that's healing. It's me and God, Christ in the building. I'm speaking truth, fuck how they feeling. The curses I'm killing. I'm Yuji, I mastered the villain. Do magic, I move like magician. I'm bringing the heat to the tundra, and lightning strikes like lightning. Living life like rolling thunder. I'm the calm in the storm. I made it clear. Still watch them all blunder. Why they try to pull me under? They smile but wish me no better. I'ma get money forever. I have whatever in any weather. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Yeah. I'm talking blue cheese, that Gouda, that feta. I get paid in pounds, the bigger the better. Keep that stick like a wizard, it could get cold like a blizzard. I crack the code, that's a dead drop. I'm vibing so hot, like a dreadlock. Spark they third eye, make their head pop. I be with a mess, no inbox. Killing them, I need some teardrops. I leveled up, they getting held back. All my dogs in heaven. Still pull up in the Hellcat. I'm like a phoenix to relapse. I stay improving, they seen that. I got holy drip, I bleed crack. Can't package me, no screenshot. Hella simple, cause I seen a lot. Feel like Kimbo, beating down the block. Feeling like Mike, I do more than ball. I'm the king, not the bitch, really done it all. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Yeah. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and in, do it again. I get up and start stacking cake up. I put in the work till it's finished. During the day, I play. I always win. I ain't talking no scrimmage. At night, pop some fine wine. Smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning. Get up and then do it again. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Like I was born to go get it. The victory is me living. Immortal, I know what I'm building. I walk equipped with a sword. I know that it's spirit that's shielding. We're mastering self that's healing. It's me and God, Christ in the building. I'm speaking truth, fuck how they feeling. The curses I'm killing. I'm Yuji, I mastered the villain. Do magic, I move like magician. I'm bringing the heat to the tundra, and lightning strikes like lightning. Living life like rolling thunder. I'm the calm in the storm. I made it clear. Still watch them all blunder. Why they try to pull me under? They smile, but what's up, nigga? I'ma get money forever. I have whatever in any weather.
Yeah, no, that's lit. I didn't know you could do that.
Till it's finished. During the day,
I'm over here making some music right now.
At night, pop some fine
wine,
smoke and sit back and just kick it. This is the cycle of winning.
Turn your camera back on. Turn your camera back on. Hey, you at the crib, Pice?
I'm
I don't want him getting in trouble. I've been in there already. I don't want him getting in trouble. I ain't gonna call him. Oh, there you go. Hey man, what you eating? Let me see your bin. Where your food at? Let me see your bin. Where your food at? I'm a jailbird now too, nigga. No, once you get out of this motherfucker, you see it's almost worse out here. Oh man. You ain't got no celly or nothing? Is this you? Everybody try to cancel me for sending you money. And I had a Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Yeah, I just wanted to call you back. Make sure you touch bases with me.
Get, 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 get.